Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Game Vault podcast stream. I'm your host Mark. I am going to okay. I'm going to take these closed captions off. Yep, okay, they are off. All right. Welcome. We're getting ready for Summer's Games Fest. About a minute 40 here. Thank you everyone for joining me. So, the run of play tonight is we're going to watch Summer's Games Fest. The opening thing or whatever the fuck Keely's calling it. Here first. And then we're going to take a break. And then we'll be back for Devolver's thing at 8. And then, depending on how long the Devolver thing is, I think it's an hour, maybe less. News hour will be at either 9 or 9:30. And we'll just recap, Summer Games Fest and Devolver as part of the news hour. Because let me see. When is the Xbox thing? It might be better to hold off news hour until the Xbox stream. Up against the clock here. Okay. So Xbox is at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So, and also to let you know, I got 30 seconds to do this. I also have knee softball stuff. So we won't be watching live the Future Play and the Wholesome Direct and the Future Game Show and Xbox. I'm going to see if any of them are worth it outside of the Xbox. And we'll watch those all together Sunday night. So, yeah, it's going to be a pressure-packed stuff on Sunday. So, yeah, let's Summer's Games Fest. Let's go! Hopefully everybody is having a good time. If you hear me rustling some bags, I have some chips. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Ooh, fancy stage. Hopefully your music is not DMCA'd. I had double audio. I apologize. That's why it was muted for a while. Interesting. I want to check at least 3 of those out. I think Helldivers is the only one that I do want to check out. Sorry. I'm trying to get my chips. As I've explained before when I was talking about Concord, I don't have many people and I hate playing with randoms that want to play those games, so that's why Hades 2 not on my list. I mean Helldivers 2. Yeah. Hell yeah, Jeff. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, we're not doing Day of the Devs. I need to eat dinner. Ah, Lego. A gorilla Lego? Oh, it's Horizon. That's pretty good. If there was a game meant for Lego, it is Horizon. Yeah, because if you never played Horizon, the enemies in that game break apart and pieces come off just like a Lego would. So if there's ever a game that perfectly fits into this aesthetic, it is 100% Horizon. God, this looks so fun. Wait for Jen to play a game with Danny. Very good fit. God, and Ashley Birch is such a good voice actress for a Lego game. She has really good range. She just ate that glizzy whole. That's really good. That's a really good holiday game. That's good. I don't know if I'll play it, but oh, that's a perfect Switch game. Absolutely perfect Switch game. Oh yeah, that it's a complete opposite from Lego. Permadeath. Ooh, it's set in PA. Hell yeah. It's definitely Pittsburgh. Wonder if they actually had to get permission from the Pennsylvania State Troopers to use that logo on that car. If she wasn't busy, I would be sounding the Roxy alarm right now. Yeah. I just wonder if they just did an ask for forgiveness thing and just put it in there. Yep, definitely sound that Roxy alarm. True. I mean, obviously that was Pittsburgh, Tom. Oh, he's using creators. That's pretty cool. Well, shit. Alright. Which just came out a couple years ago. That's all I'll say about that. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Why is there no audio? Do you have like zero audio, Tom? Besides me? Oh, okay. I know how to fix that. That should be better. Okay. Because I was getting a little confused. We'll just work on adjusting the audio. Alright, so what's this? Nothing like coming into a trailer halfway through. Nope. Huh. Alright, well let's try it from this end. This is the only other thing I can think of. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright. Alright, am I still louder than the sound, Tom, when I talk? That's all I really worry about. Smoking cigars on the beach? Hell yeah, that's what you do when you get money. Uh-oh. Cuff bust. Interesting. Okay.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th.
I'm surprised this is here.
Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game.
Especially with the Ubisoft Forward on Monday.
On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase.
That's what they're doing there. Okay.
Event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game. Just a small.
This game does look cool. I'll give it that.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
All it needs is some jizz and we'll be good.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
I feel like this game is what every Star Wars fan wants a game, not based on the movies, to be. But I guarantee you they're going to be mad that it's a female protagonist. 100%.
We should get moving.
Yeah. Ooh, August 30th. Was that announced?
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cup Fest. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller
Yeah, so
teams,
cool,
a
Jeff.
few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story.
I love how he's trying so hard not to look into the camera.
Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Okay, this is going to be good. I love the Gris art style. Oh, is this the one where the wolf dies and is real sad? Was that this game? I think I remember this game. I don't know. I think that would be a great get for them here, especially since, Square's not really doing anything for Games Fest as far as I know. God, some companies just know how to do the whole art style. I mean, especially... Excuse me, I'm going to have to mute for a second. Thought I could hold that one in. Especially if they're not doing any DLC for Rebirth. That's the next big thing they have for a bit. Again, that's a perfect Switch game if the frame rate's fine.
Work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play, and there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air.
Oh, I'm gonna put the water over here so that I don't go off screen when I'm taking a drink.
It's time for our next game announcement.
You should be really doing a Doc Emmerich and just having all kinds of different adjectives for announcing games.
If you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Is this an Assassin's Creed?
Let us all for death prepare. All
Or Civ.
last great journey fair.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
This might be a Civ.
But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
I do. I'm enjoying the look of this trailer, man.
Your names shall not be lost.
Yeah, this is definitely Civ.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Yeah. Civ 7, baby. Woo! Hell yeah. I was just thinking of playing Civ 6.
Hello, everyone, at Summer Game Fest.
Hey,
On
Sid!
behalf of the Firaxis team, we
How
are
you
thrilled
doing, my
to
dude?
finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year.
Ah,
I'm
that's
in
new.
awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support. of
Hell yeah, that's the game I'm most excited about right now.
We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for
Sid?
the full reveal of
I
Civilization.
think I know what a Civilization game is going to be.
Stay civilized.
I just need to know how it's going to look. God, I'm really excited for Civ 7. Planet of the Apes. Oh, that's fucking cool. Give me a Shadow of the Colossus, like. Hell yeah. I don't even know if I like this game, and I might buy that. I can see myself buying the deluxe edition. That's some very good art, man. Uh-oh, MetaQuest. Best VR game ever made. Oh, that's the game that Matt Mercer does a voice in.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for.
I feel like I should
Not
know what this
progress,
is.
but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again.
Yep. 4-person team-based shooter, looks like.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Alright. If that has a single-player component, I might be interested. Did that say 2K4 on Game Pass?
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days.
Ah, Warhammer.
Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless.
I feel like this is just like World of Warcraft in the sense that I will never be able to get into it at all just because of how deep the lore and history is.
All right, welcome
But
back to Summer Game
I have nothing against
Fest.
it.
We've
Looks- it
got
looks
some
freaking
amazing
cool.
Developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guest.
It's
They are
Kojima!
legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG Metaphor slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino.
It is
Yoshinori
P6?
Kojima.
Is this Persona 6? Ah, it's a new thing. Still gonna play it. I missed that if Jeff said it.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して 明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These
Or
archetypes
personas.
fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game.
This is
These
just
archetypes
Persona
can experience and even evolve
in a
some of
different
them can
skin.
evolve into stronger versions.
This is his Persona.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG 我々が作ってきた RPG
They're trying so hard to not
全て
call it Persona.
させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプを
You could replace just about every descriptive word they've said
ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
with personas
So we are pouring all
and
of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which
and
is
instead
centered
of
around the topic of
jobs,
these
it's
archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you
tarot,
enjoy it.
whatever, the Hierophant and all that. Let's see what this looks
They
like.
said that we all have inherited
Persona.
heroic virtues deep within us.
Still gonna play the shit out of this game, but
The reality is,
give me that anime.
we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side.
I mean, I'm in. I'm so
The
in.
same powers lie
I will make fun of it,
dormant
but I am in.
You must
Alright.
acquire more.
When does this come out?
archetypes and bring them together.
Yeah, it's Atlas, and these guys made 3, 4, and 5, so it's Persona. But
Archetype whose existence
they were
is
literally
only
trying so hard to not use the word Persona.
power now.
But you could Mad Libs it, and it would just be a presentation for Persona 6. Awaken, that's a Persona thing. Like I said, I'm going to play it. It's just funny that it's just basically Persona.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
Sorry, I was muted.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
It's just a shame that's MetaQuest 3. That's all I was saying. Really nothing else
because
important
I have been a fan
that
of
you
this
missed.
series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Is this something like in Street Fighter universe? Oh yeah, it is Street Fighter 6. Is it just new characters for Street Fighter? Are they raising Bison from the dead? And Bison. Oh, hey, how you doing? I thought it was going to be like a side game. But it was just announcing characters. How you doing, Imperfect? Alright, so stylish Dragon Warrior, I see. Oh, this is interesting. I like the look of this game. Those are two of those three things I really love. The middle one I would love to be able to get to do more often. Unreal.
Test of power. I guess we'll see.
Dragon Ball.
This will be when the true battle begins.
I think one of the great things about the increase in technology in terms of, you know, PS4, PS5, you know, since then, is that they're finally able to get the full idea of what happens in a Dragon Ball fight. Like, I've seen very little Dragon Ball. But it seems like they destroy the environment a lot in the fights I have seen from the cartoons. Or, I'm sorry, it's the animes. And I think new technology has allowed these games to look the way you see it in your head. October 11th, Tom. And you get questionable playable character.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Al-Sara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandelbrick, located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
This could be interesting. I think the free-to-play aspect helps. I feel like I would be awful at this game.
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing.
It's just a Rickroll!
Operation.
No!
Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
What?
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing.
I feel like
Secure and capture a senior captain.
this would hit harder if I've seen Black Hawk Down in the last 10 years.
Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicles under attack!
I mean, I'd be intrigued if it's a free-to-play campaign.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
I mean, yeah, it's such a random tie-in. Like, were there people banging down the door for a Black Hawk Down video game? I love that I can recognize Japanese arcades immediately just from Yakuza. Oh, that game. What was this, like a SNK collection? SNK collection? That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, it's Fatal Fury. Okay. Tom, does this happen when you play Infinite? Or do you need to get the Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos for the Master Chief armor to appear on you? Nice commercial for Dolby. Oh, we're in the commercials part. I am not moving so you can scan that. You can watch this video back on YouTube. I mean, it's an interesting art style. Trying to figure out what type of game it is. It's a ripoff of a ripoff. It's a Carlos Mencia joke. Again, that's another great Switch game. Give me Gundam. I feel like there's an alternate Mark that would be really into Gundam. Like, I enjoy a good Gundam game here and there, but I feel there's an alternate universe Mark that is, like, really into Gundam. And you see a whole bunch of Gundam behind me, or Gunpla, I guess. That Carlos Mencia reference might have been the most millennial thing I've ever said on this podcast. Alright. Close this beta in August. Mecha Break. It's such a good name.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a
Are they
big way.
going to make Five Nights at Freddy's the video game? The movie? Or what would it be? Five Nights at Freddy's the movie, the video game? Oh, that would be great. That'd be a great 5v5 game.
Dark times await.
That'd be a good... Imperfect. I'll read the chat because it's not on screen while you watch this. This is fucking looks great. Sound the Roxy alarm. It's got farming too. Holy shit. Imperfect in chat says he's always liked the idea of a Power Rangers Zords game where you need a team of 5 to make a giant robot work and battle other teams. That might be a great idea for the evolution of like the Overwatch 5v5 game. You should trademark that, Imperfect.
Just go home, Viv.
Oh, these are different games from Blumhouse. Okay.
Police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
Ah, it's a Sam Barlow game.
Dark times await us.
I feel like Roxy would love all of those games. I'm gonna have to send her that after the stream.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is
Thanks, Jason.
to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these
That's pretty
creators
cool.
to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
I might also send this to Kitty Ashcat
Well,
as well.
They look great. It's a
this
really
trailer.
diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're
She's got a
fan
Final
of
Girl shirt on.
nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim.
That sounds like a Roxy game if I've ever heard it.
We know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And our
Six
independent
Nights and
development
Freddy
partners, they
Prinze
feel the
Jr..
same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural
Oh.
scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team
That's
has
pretty
worked
good.
really
I mean-
hard to work with global, creative, talented partners.
I would
And
see
means
that
for
movie.
us That we really want to,
Just because FPJ's there.
as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have.
Ah,
there.
she's
I
a little
know,
nervous. That's
you know,
cute.
We'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative, but it's also super creepy. And I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Oh, that's just perfect imperfect. I mean, I'm playing this game. Tom, we're streaming this game together, right? Five teens with attitude. What a great idea. I would 100% buy a lottery ticket in Perfect. That's really good. I didn't catch the date. I'm sorry. I was too busy laughing about the fact that Imperfect talked about a Power Ranger game and then they made a Power Ranger game. Well, this is what they did, Imperfect. You probably noticed this. But I feel if we look into it a little bit, I'm going to say that those people were probably the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that came out. I think last year or sometime in the last 18 months. And it's probably, that's why it has that same look. that the Turtles game had. It'd be awesome if they start going through all the old shows from when we were kids. Also produced by Hasbro, yeah. I guess what would be next? Like Transformers? That's Hasbro, right? Deer and Boy. That's a great name. Boy!
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him.
Yeah, I mean,
with
that's the next one, right?
And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right,
you put it in the style of the 80s cartoon and just sell the nostalgia.
Is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes.
Oh, G.I. Joe! Yes, that's perfect for that type of game, too.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoiled brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Oh.
But in the end,
okay.
we all face your judgment for what we
I guess this is an M-rated game.
but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our
I'm glad to see you here. Perfect.
Is this retribution for my sins? To the task!
That's funny.
Come on!
To the fucking task.
Nice.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards. And now,
Slitterhead.
A look at the game.
I remember Slitterhead.
Independent Tokyo-based studio.
I'm a big fan of games with names you remember as soon as they say it. Like, that's not just some generic name. Like the look at it so far. Anytime there's some kind of horror game, I say to sound the Roxy alarm. And then we had that Blumhouse thing, which was just a horror game, a farming horror game. So that was definitely all Roxy. I will be sending her. Yeah. Yeah. This is also a Roxy game. Yeah. Like that, how was it? Metaphor? The Persona game. The game that's Persona, basically, in all but name. Screams me. That's my game. You see that game immediately, you're like, that's a Mark game. You see this game, or the horror farming game, and you go, that's a Roxy game. You see a deathmatch first-person shooter, that's a Metal Militia game. Ooh, November 8th. If that's a Game Pass game, I'm definitely playing it. Is this like Potato Grand Theft Auto?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
Oh, he's a bean.
Because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shake the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me.
The Shadow Organization lied to you? No.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you before you die.
I'll give it credit. Unique look. Not sure how this translates to gameplay. Because a lot of this looks like cinematics.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not,
Yeah.
right here.
Everything Jeff Keighley just described in Perfect
Animator on movies like The Matrix.
makes your prediction of it being a 2-week phenomenon even more.
To introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to...
Oh, you know that joke is in that game in Perfect.
So after
100% that joke is in that game.
We're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Nice.
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
So, in-game engine. Okay, this is a really good art style. For this type of game. I wonder, is it like Octodad, where, like, you have buttons that control each limb? This is like going to be like a roguelike? Or roguelite? Where you got to keep getting stronger by climbing mountains? I feel like this is very much going to be like the trigger buttons are like arms, legs. That's the only way to make it interesting, to be honest. Or else it is just a Breath of the Wild climbing simulation, as you said, Imperfect.
I'm not meant to be here.
I'm not even supposed to be here
I'm
today.
meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks
I feel
are
like
that
this is a
hard,
Roxy
just
game,
take
too.
patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all of the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running.
No.
This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Interesting.
That was Wonderstop.
That's a really good trailer.
Game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahim. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Okay. Okay. I feel like this gameplay could be pretty cool.
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Sachin.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
Monster Hunter Stories.
I have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Jesus. You haven't given me any time to read this stuff. Capcom? Now these are the real ads. God, they went way too fast. I have a feeling that the gameplay is not going to look as good as this, since there's a separate cinematic creator. I mean, I would take this if this is like a Dark Souls-like. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll check out that demo. If the gameplay is anywhere close to what that was looking like,
all right, we're back
I
here
would love
live
it.
for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic
A slooter?
gameplay, including a grappling hook.
Say it, Jeff. It's a
Finally
slooter.
set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Okay. A futuristic slooter. I get it. Intriguing.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
I feel like she's doing a good job, but the one thing that's her issue is when she has to like read that is awesome. She reads it instead of making it sound real. The rest of it she's good at.
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games. in
I mean,
recent
that's a good
years,
joke, but he
it's
ruined it a
also
little
been
bit. He should have just said
no
Among Us
secret
3
that
and just left
it's
it at
kind of a
that.
rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth. an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Oh, this is really cool. That's a really good thing that they're doing. Best news in the video game industry in a while.
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
That's okay.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new Dosa recipes,
Yeah, fuck them
and reunite
corpos.
with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Those all look pretty good. That's a really good thing they're doing.
Victoria and Forest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
Okay,
But
that was better.
All those amazing indie games aren't the
Because I
only
think
thing
she
coming out of
actually
Ubisoft.
meant that.
Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
But it's like, I agree with you there. That it looks like, you know, short time fun. But the Outer Sloth project is what is needed. It gives people the chance to, you know, make their weird game. Like, get practice at making a game, put something out there, so that if they need to go up and get a job at a bigger studio or get funding from a bigger place, they have something to show. Hey, this is what I can do. This is what I can do. And it allows you to make mistakes and all that. I think in an industry where everybody's getting laid off, make your game that everybody loves for a week and a half. Then go back, make another one. Maybe they'll like it for 2.5 weeks. I just really love that they are giving people the opportunity to do that, especially in the way the industry has been for the last 6 months.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadows history. Now it's time for
Oh, they were
of
cheering for a
Shadows'
Sonic
brand new
thing.
powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Sega. That's a Sonic Adventure 2 level. Alright, who's the third hedgehog? Is it Silver or is it Amy Rose? Oh, it's Mecha Sonic. Did I miss that? Why did he turn into to Wesker at the end there? Sega.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience.
Yeah.
Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, the path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated.
I have never seen Dune to even have any idea.
No, Lisan al-Gaib. No, Kwisatz Haderach.
What this story is about.
All of my visions lead to horror.
The Except
for this one. This one leads to you.
I guess it's a good
Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom in August. Now it is time
setting
to see
for
the announcement of another new game
survival
from
MMO.
a brand new development studio.
Interesting. I want to know what type of game it is. Because its art design looks great. Is it an aerial combat game?
To tell us more about Battle Aces
Oh, here we
and
go.
show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Dune, what if?
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone.
It's an
Players
RTS.
brand new to
Okay.
RTS as well as RTS veterans.
That
We really
that
want to
entire
bring the core
trailer did
of
not
RTS
scream
to
RTS,
everybody.
but apparently it's an
Games
RTS.
Such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right.
Still can't believe that was an
Next
RTS.
premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
That's pretty cool. But I would feel the people with the katanas would lose instantly to the people with the automatic rifles. Oh, you can block bullets with the sword. I see. That's essentially what the Finals is. But I think it's 3v3. I think it's more akin to
All right. Please welcome
what's the thing from
Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer. if I
oh
do say so
god.
myself,
That other
Sam
one.
Lake from Remedy.
It's from the Titanfall universe. That one. It's more like that one. Hey, Sam Lake's here.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this
Alan
is
Wake
now
2 DLC.
the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves.
I saw your previous
Alan
comment.
Wake
That's true.
2
That's how I feel
so
about things
far,
as well.
digital
Home is just where you
only,
sleep.
Sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and
Tom, it's a physical edition.
collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
Yeah!
It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
Awesome.
It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet,
I am so excited about this. If I didn't have so much shit going on in the next 2 weeks, I would dedicate an entire weekend to this.
I'm in danger.
Hell yeah, Rose!
My #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Okay, I mean, he's cool, but...
Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
Yes!
I was the only one who could save
Give me
the
Jesse
world.
Faden!
The very
Hell yeah!
literature.
I'm excited about 2 or 3 of these. Unless if he's his Quantum Break character, which would be amazing. Yeah, give me Jesse Faden.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
This is now my favorite thing from this Summer Games Fest. Nice!
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise, where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
I'm still pumped about that Alan Wake thing.
That's right, New World.
That was awesome.
New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use cross-play as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment
No,
HSR in
Jeff,
the chat to claim a special
no.
in-game bundle for
You
Honkai
cannot
Star
give
Rail
Summer
and
Game
Stellar
Fest
Jade
a nickname.
TikTok Game Reward.
That comes from the
Speaking of
community.
Honkai Star Rail,
Do not
Studio
start
Versus
making us
latest
call it
Fantasy
SGF.
RPG just concluded
No.
its version 2.3 special
No.
program a few hours ago.
Stop it.
But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Ah, it's Hoyoverse. This is a Kitty Ashcat game. Since we're involving everybody in their games.
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come. Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams. More dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Nice. I'll have to let Kitty Ashcat know about that. Going back real quickly to the Alan Wake thing, I think the Rose episode is going to be the best episode. I don't even care what's in the other ones. They can do so much crazy stuff with that Rose episode. That's going to be a comedic episode. It's going to be the most fun. This feels like a game out of the 90s. Yeah, this just feels like a remastered Heretic or something from like the 90s. But that would explain why it's a free-to-play game.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and
Jesus,
Epic
Jeff.
Games Store today.
Did they just throw every type of genre in there?
Fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Gods.
Yeah, Dark and Darker. That's pretty good and perfect. It feels like very much they made that game and was like, what you no, Dark and Darker? Does that sound good to anyone? Yes, Dark and Darker. Okay. Still looks cool, but July 19th is one game and one game only for me. So, sorry. I think the one thing, and Imperfect made this point earlier, the one thing about being my age, I still have not hit the 40, but I'm pretty damn close. Is that all these games, I feel I would love, like, 2/3 of these games that I've seen so far, but I just don't have the time to play them. And I just want to play the games that I am absolutely excited for. Like, I could play a good 100-hour game. I played Rebirth. I will play Persona. I will play that totally not Persona game. But I feel like Hyper Life Drifter and stuff like that are games that I would have played and loved when I had more time and was younger. Not even, I'm talking like my 20s. We found another Roxy game. This very much feels like an Extra Life game. Superpowers. Aww. Like, for example, while we're watching this cute, adorable trailer, I was really looking forward to the DLC for Final Fantasy 16. Have not touched it. Because there's been games that take all of my free time, plus the other stuff I do in my free time. You know, actually be a social creature and go touch grass, as they say.
We know
what's
you
this?
may have heard the story of
Yes!
people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town.
This
We
is
think
good.
This town rules. Why would we here in a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp
It's
is
so good.
really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Bah!
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time.
The leader in creative accounting. That's great. That's pretty good.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
It's pretty good. I feel that's a good mixture. Using, I think you should leave sense of humor for a skate game. I feel that mixes really well. Pre-alpha. This game's not coming out till like 2027.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable.
I'm not criticizing her,
and has over
but
25
you
million
can tell
players
this is like
worldwide.
when she doesn't really
That's
enjoy
right,
the
I'm
thing,
talking
she
about
reads
Power
instead
World.
of emotes.
I mean, just look at the
And I would
giant
do the same
espresso.
thing.
Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game
Hey,
Fest.
totally not Pokemon.
Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
It's Digimon! A new island that's just Digimon! Now, evolutions. Now, if they really start running into robots... Oh, new subspecies. Hey, a new raid. Hey, it's Outer Heaven. No, the end of this month. Awesome.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
Again,
Thanks, Jeff.
another game
Hey,
I didn't really
everyone.
get into
Since
for many
2020, We
reasons.
have been fortunate to serve players
Time.
in their pursuit of what we
I am
call
terrible
the
at these
Valorant
type of
moment.
games.
The big
And
plays
I hate
and
playing with
pushes
randoms.
You make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valor moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
Saw you, Mosh! Dizzy
I feel like they 100% put an aimbot on for these videos. That, or whoever plays the gameplay for these videos, is the world's best Valorant player. Wish I had any kind of perspective on this, whether this is cool or boring. I'm sure adding controllers to a mouse and keyboard thing will be awesome.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console, and we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready.
She couldn't pick a spot where there wasn't also audio?
A group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Cinematic time. Just really hoping this isn't the MCA. Because this is a world that is very, very foreign to me. Sure, it's awesome. Probably a little bit toxic. Maybe a lot of it toxic. But...
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery.
Oh,
fee.
Jeff.
You get 50% off your next DoorDash.
You couldn't even say that with a straight
In the
face.
audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him. I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness.
He plays Ichiban, right?
I'm in 100%. We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away! 1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
That's a great power
Your
move.
curse, your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1
That's actually pretty good.
brand in the US, Samsung, just
Oh, Jesus, a Samsung ad.
monitors for gaming, work, and
Immediately.
entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Those monitors are probably $2,000.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Is that a Hemsworth? No, it's a poor man's Hemsworth.
Also, I've pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
You're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job. Congratulations. There's more where that came from. I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
That is a Hemsworth, right?
Foreheading you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down.
Hey, these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pause. Jinx. And you, Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
It's real dumb.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never.
Here. I came from inside me. What?
Cannibal. That's nice. Okay.
All right,
I guess that
please
game's
join
fun.
me in welcoming to the SGF
They spent a lot of money on marketing, but you cannot call it SGF, Jeff. Stop. Stop it.
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最
Ah,
新の映像
this
を
is a Night Duck game.
今回ですね、はですね、
Yeah.
後半にですね
That ad was great. No idea if the game's any good.
お披露目、大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの
Again,
融合を目
the other
指
game
した
series I would love to get into, but just don't have the time,
モンスターハンター
nor the skill.
ワイルズは2025
People I would play with would probably hate that I'm not as good as they are.
Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われる
I'm 100%
オープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも
It's probably true, but
ますので、皆さん楽しみにしていた
I
だき
feel this is just a script. I mean, I've never been a translator. Maybe if anybody's a translator out there watching this or anything, can let me know in the comments or in chat. There is no way that she remembered every single word that he just said.
Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Oh yeah, show us the girl that's got every haircut ever created in this trailer.
Over there!
That would make sense.
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me!
It's always amazing. Like, they could be just awesome, and I'm just not giving them the credit. And I completely understand that, but it's just like... It always makes me, like, want to learn those languages, just so I can see if they are just, like, sugarcoating what they're saying in a more PR way. That's just not Japanese, that's every language. I always have the same curiosity about.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
Game looks great. Alright, so what's the big end game? Is it Kingdom Hearts 4?
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Bullshit, Jeff. Give us Kingdom Hearts.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41.
The face of this is here!
I feel that. I think me and Metal Militia basically did that for, like, to start Rebirth. I think we both took that day off. Or I know, I'm pretty sure he did it for Remake, at least. Fuck, this game looks good. I'd be shit at it, but it looks really good. Yeah, and if I wasn't already taking off Thursday, Friday, you know, Monday at the end of July, I would do it for NCAA football.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that.
One more thing,
That's gonna
Jeff.
do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again
Oh, that
live
sucks.
this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom.
Yeah, I saved myself
Thanks for watching, everyone.
at least 2
Remember,
weeks
Day
of
of the Devs
PTO.
starts right
I get like 3 or 4 before that. All right, let's pause this, and then we'll go to Big Mark for a second. Hey, it's Big Mark. So yeah, I always make sure that I have at least 2 weeks of the 3 or 4 I get at this point. I've been working my job for 15 years. For 1 week for my niece's softball regionals, which I ended up using to go to London last year because they didn't make it. And a week for when we used to go to New York Comic Con, which is only going to be 1 day now. So I have an extra week just floating out there. So wish I could give it to you to play video games imperfect. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. I will be back at 8 for Devolver. I believe the Devolver is at 8, whatever that is, at 8. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I think I should be able to get Persona in tomorrow. My niece's last game is at 5:30. I should be home by 9-ish, 8 or 9-ish. So we'll get at least 2-3 hours in of Persona. And then tomorrow, as I look at the schedule real fast, here. Whenever I get home from my niece's softball, we will start with the Xbox showcase, and then after that is over, we will go into the Game Ball Pod News Hour. Yeah, I could record that tonight, but then there's going to be a lot of news going. Yeah, so so be on the lookout for that. We'll be recording the News Hour late on Sunday, and then I got to edit it immediately. Yay me! But yeah, thank you for joining us in Perfect. It was good to see you again. Metal Militia was here as well. So be sure to check out the YouTube and all for all the videos we have. And like I said, we'll be back for Devolver, I think. I just gotta see what time that is. If not, I will see you tomorrow for Persona. And then we'll see you on Sunday for Xbox and the Game Hour. And yeah, that should be it. And then we have the Ubisoft Forward on Monday, which we'll watch before Super Mario World. So, thank you guys for joining me. And we'll see you next time. Bye!